Well, to help us dig a little deeper into the bailout, as some are calling it, I'm joined from London by Marcus Ashworth from the investment bank Espirito Santo. Marcus, welcome to the programme.
Hi.
Now, we've got the big bailout announced, but Spanish bond yields are now up through 6.6%, I see this morning, and Fitch saying that Spain will miss its deficit targets in both 2012 and 2013.
Yes, it's no doubt about it that Spain has got itself in quite some pickle. And I think that the worry now is obviously that the spotlight's moving a bit on to Italy. Italy's substantially different to Spain in lots of much better ways. However, it still has the third largest debt in the world and a very, very low growth rate. In fact, it's negative probably 2 or 2.5% for this year and next year. So it's creating a whole stall speed problem for funding of the major European debt markets in Spain and Italy.
And I guess that question again of who is actually funding this bailout raises the question, could some of these nations be actually funding the bailout, and would that put more pressure on Italy, for example?
Yeah, in theory, if Spain backs away from its contributions into the EFSF, which is the temporary bailout vehicle, and ESM, which is the upcoming permanent one, which is yet to be approved but should be done by the end of July, then it means Italy's share rises from 18 to 22%. Now, Spain has thus far said that one, it intends to continue raising money out of the bond markets as if nothing's happened, and two, that it's going to keep on paying its share into these bailout vehicles, even though by definition it's taking money from them for its banks, which is a little bit strange, a bit of a paradox, but we are in the world of Euroland where anything can happen. But I think what it's all about is June 28th, 29th summit. Lots of stories being leaked into the press that we've got a major big plan coming up which will solve it all.
I see. Well, today, of course, Jose Barroso, the president of the European Commission, has put his voice behind a banking union. Do you think that could be part of it?
Well, I think Barroso has put up about 25 different plans over the last 2 or 3 years, and they all got knocked back by Berlin or by the ECB or most men in the street. But this time he's backed by the Bank of France governor, Neuer, which is quite interesting. We've not heard any bad comments from Hollande yet. And it seems that the German Finance Minister, Schäuble, and Merkel are sort of getting behind this, in the sense they're prepared to at least discuss wider plans for what I mentioned last time I was on the programme, euro bills as opposed to euro bonds, which will be a joint and several liability, probably for debts in excess of 60% of the various nations' GDP, which of course includes Germany and France themselves. So anything above 60% of their GDP, then it goes into a common pot, and there'll be a banking union, and there'll probably be a deposit guarantee scheme, and a number of sort of catch-all things likely to be agreed upon in some shape, form or size, June 28th, 29th, to be agreed in place by the start of next year.
And in your view, is this likely to solve the problem, at least for some period of time? Because, of course, between now and then, we've got the Greek elections, haven't we, this weekend?
We have, and we haven't seen. They banned polls for 2 weeks on the way up, which is just as well probably. But clearly, the Spain rescue deal has handed a great sort of leap, I think, to the Syriza left party. So I think people are quite fearful what the Greek elections will hold. But I still don't think there's going to be a majority against austerity or against the bailout. But quite clearly, after this Spain deal, which they've argued very successfully for great terms, it seems, is that the Greeks will be given something to soften it, a nice carrot. And it's quite possible that these will be extended to Ireland, Portugal, and whatever.
Marcus Ashworth, thank you very much. I don't think I'd like to be holding Spanish government debt right now.
No, probably not. I think you've got to be aware that all these euro bills and things will subordinate everyone.
Yes.
So government bonds are supposed to be the best security.
Okay. Yeah, well, thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you.